Most agents, sales leaders, and managers try to motivate their team by setting goals for them. But here's what actually works: helping people build goals they want to reach. Because people don't commit to goals they're given, they commit to goals they own. People are wired differently. As you work with your team, you'll notice something important. Not everyone is motivated the same way. In most sales teams, those high performers, about 75% are primarily income driven. About 25% are competitive by nature, and every now and then, you'll find one highly conscientious good soldier, someone who simply wants to do what's expected and do it well. Your role isn't to force one type of goal. The one you most want is to help each person discover what actually drives them, what they want. For many top salespeople, it starts with income. So you begin the conversation: John, how much money do you want to make? But instead of just writing the number down, you help them think it through. What would that do for you? What would that change in your life? What pressure or frustrations would that remove? How would not earning this income impact you? Now you're helping them connect income to real needs, real goals, real life impact. Then you anchor it together. When you hit that number, what does that allow you to do? What would your life be like then? At that point, it's no longer just a goal. It's something personal, something they want. Now, some of your people won't be driven primarily by income. They're driven by competition. They want to win, improve, measure themselves against the achievement of others. So instead of focusing only on income, you guide these competitive reps with questions like, where do you want to rank? What would it mean to be at the top? Who do you want to chase right now? But here's something important to realize: not all competitive people want recognition. Some are very recognition driven. They enjoy being seen and celebrated, and others, they're more like quiet competitors. They're watching the leaderboard. They want to win, but they don't need the spotlight. So as you help them set goals, just remember, especially when you coach them, those with high recognition drive will respond to public wins, and others, the ninja competitors, will respond to private progress. And then there's the smaller group, the conscientious, steady performer. They're not highly competitive, and they may not be strongly income driven, but they care deeply about doing what's right, meeting your expectations, and being consistent. With them, your role is to help them clearly define what success looks like, what is expected, how they'll measure it. They don't need pressure. They need clarity and structure and direction, and they'll follow through. As you help each person set goals, you're really doing two things: helping them discover what drives them, helping them connect that to performance. Income driven, connect goals to life impact. Competitive, connect goals to winning and progress. Conscientious, connect goals to your clear expectations and, when possible, you help them see how all of it connects back to sales or income, and then help them turn their goal into a plan. Once they own the goal, you help them build the path. What production is required? What activity is required? What needs to happen daily? Now they're not chasing something abstract. They're working towards something they chose. You don't have to push people toward goals they believe in. You just have to help them discover what's worth pursuing. And when the goal is theirs, the effort will be too. See you later. Give us a call. We're always ready to help you recruit and coach the very best team in the world.